It's $5.99 barbecue time. Hurry to Hog Wild for a complete barbecue meal that's only $5.99. Get a one-meat sandwich loaded with our award-winning barbecue, plus your choice of a classic side and drink for just $5.99. Upgrade your sandwich to beef brisket for just $1 more. Join us for lunch or dinner in Lincoln at 3210 Cornhusker Highway. Order online at GoHogWild.com.
But don't be late, we close at 8.
Rico here with HIS Auto Care at 70th and Van Dorn, letting you know HIS is a great place to bring your vehicle for service. With superior service bumper to bumper, we'll treat your vehicle like it's your mother's. Doesn't get any better than that. So call 402-488-8934 and HIS Auto will make you glad you did. 5% off, mention this ad, and for sure your mother will be proud you called. 402-488-8934, HIS Auto Care, 70th and Van Dorn. God bless you.
Garage doors can be expensive. Are you keeping yours in the best condition possible? This is Cameron Hall with Doors Plus. Doors Plus is a locally owned business that prides itself on the fast, reliable, and friendly service. Doors Plus offers flexible scheduling so you can book an appointment that fits your busy day. My team and I will come out to your property, both commercial and residential, and provide you with the necessary information you need to make sure your garage door is in working and smooth condition. Give Doors Plus a call today at 402-590-5800 to book an appointment and learn more about our preventative maintenance plans. Doors Plus, garage doors, and more.
The Omaha Supernovas are back in action this Saturday, February 3rd versus the San Diego Mojo at the CHI Health Center in Omaha. The Mullen Motors pregame show with Derek Pearson and Renee Saunders starts at 5 p.m. with first serve at 6. Make sure to tune into the Next Ag Appraisal and Realty postgame show right after the match ends. Catch all the action on your flagship station, 93.7 The Ticket, and statewide on the Supernovas Radio Network.
Acres, your premier John Deere dealer, has the largest selection of late model equipment in the Midwest. And for a limited time, Acres is offering low-rate financing on all 2021 and 2022 S and X Series combines and 8 Series tractors. Qualified buyers can earn 3.9% financing for 60 months. And as an added bonus for your holiday season, if you purchase one of Acres' eligible machines before December 31st, you'll get a $5,000 gift card from Shields. Go to acres.com to learn more.
Discover the difference that expertise and experience can make in your real estate journey with Next Ag Appraisal and Realty. Whether you need an appraisal, sales, or farm management, Next Ag comes up with a solution with your legacy and goals in mind. Next Ag isn't just their name, it's your future. So why wait? Visit their website today at www.nextagrealestate.com or give them a call at 402-380-0432 and turn your dreams into reality. Your land, your legacy, their solutions. Next Ag Appraisal and Realty.
Action Plumbing, Heating, Air, and Electric is the call I make when I have a need for plumbing services. Whether it's for my home or office, if I need a repair to a water heater, softener, or even my garbage disposal, I know I can count on Action to help. In one simple call, their amazing customer service team promptly schedules a service call, often getting to my needs within a day. Action delivers honest, quality services we can count on. To learn more, visit actionlincoln.com.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Coppell Chevrolet GMC, and we'd like to say thank you for a record-setting 2023. So let's start off 2024 with the bang. They've got huge trade-in bonuses and finance bonusing happening right now on our new inventory at Coppell. Get up to $8,500 off select new models at Coppell. So if you're shopping for a new GM product, go to our website at coppellcars.com. You won't believe the discounts. Make that short money-saving drive down 144th Street. You'll be glad you did. Must have trade and finance with roof credit. Stock number G20768.
How do people feel about getting Big Fitness Energy at Planet Fitness for $1 down and $10 a month? They feel as thrilled as a kid the first summer they're tall enough to ride the roller coaster! That's right. When you join Planet Fitness right now, you'll get access to tons of equipment and free fitness training in a clean and spacious club. Don't wait. Join the judgment-free zone today for that all-day energy. Download the free Planet Fitness app and join today for $1 down, $10 a month.
Deal ends soon.
See Home Club for details.
I'm Karen Carr. I've been a realtor for 31 years. When I made a company change 12 years ago, I chose Lincoln First Realty, now NP Dodge. It's the oldest independently owned realty company in the country. Since becoming NP Dodge, we've continued our tradition of community involvement. Our management and staff are always available to offer support in marketing, technology, social media, and educational opportunities.
Expand your career with NP Dodge. Call Eric at 402-434-2222.
Sandhills Global is hiring. With their fast-paced, growing culture, they have hundreds of new openings in sales, marketing, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Full-time roles offer a 4.5-day work week, along with flexible internships in most areas. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Find your fit today at www.sandhills.jobs.
Welcome into The Drive with AD and Raff. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history. We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
Brought to you by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we are back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Friday. It is Groundhog's Day.
Early spring.
Punxsutawney Phil did not see his shadow. And I did not realize that it's not all that often that he does not see it. Only like 21 times.
Good.
But this is the year he did not see it.
What's
so.
that? What's the thing's name?
Punxsutawney Phil.
Punxsutawney Phil.
I walked down to the square today and saw Ned Ryerson. He was selling some insurance.
Okay. Punxsutawney
Phil. You had to watch Groundhog's Day.
Okay. Yeah, I've never seen it.
He runs into Ned Ryerson.
Okay, so you didn't understand the joke either.
Nope.
No,
Okay.
AD told me yesterday he never seen Groundhog's Day.
I never seen it.
And I know you never seen Groundhog's Day.
Nope.
I mean, have you ever watched the movie?
I have. I actually knew. I had the Film Friday game show today. I took all 4 of the movies that I knew.
You know what?
Big Brad Pitt guy?
Big Brad Pitt guy. Big Oceans guy.
You got to watch Troy.
Troy was great.
Oh, man. I watched that. I got that like literally on save. I watch it on planes a lot, man.
Yeah.
The movie Troy is something.
Well, and then Sip, who's a sports writer, didn't know Moneyball. So,
you know what? I don't know if I've ever seen Moneyball.
It's a good one. I
know it's a baseball with Brad.
Yeah, I watched
it's a baseball one, but it's got a good little story behind it. Where
is that where the 2 brothers come from over?
Yeah, it's a poverty franchise, the
Yeah.
Oakland Athletics, and they try to recruit bargain bin players.
I've seen pieces of it.
Yeah,
pieces of it.
Try to build them up. So,
Folks,
yeah, there you go.
It's Friday.
Friday.
Is
there a basketball game last night?
Man, Ralph, I told you, man. Nick, I didn't sleep much last night, man.
Neither did I, man.
I
AD
mean,
was on cloud 9.
I was thrilled leaving the stadium or the stadium arena. That's the third time this morning I've called it stadium.
That's all right. We know what you mean. That's all right. I had a script. We have some scripts we're going to talk about. We may loosely do this. We got a guest coming at 8:45. We'll talk about that as well.
Yeah.
But I'm still, you guys. There we go. I'm still just in shock. And text line, I want to know from you too, all throughout the show. In fact, I'm going to ask you too at the 9 o'clock hour to call in. Let me know your thoughts on the game. I seriously, we want to get calls. I want to get some calls. Get some texts. Going to read a lot of those because I'm kind of throwing my script out the window because I didn't think we had a chance.
We have a script.
What's that?
I go, we have a script
every morning.
When we get those.
You trying to make me look bad or something, man?
Oh,
no.
So you didn't get that joke either? Okay.
No.
Why is
okay?
It's going to be one of those mornings. Thanks a lot.
Because you said we had a script. I'm like, it's right
just
on your.
Just a little. I was just joking.
I was going to say it's right on your phone.
It was a joke. Well, I have Samsung.
He was reaching high.
I have Samsung, so I'll probably get it 30 minutes later. Man,
I got it. We're good. AD.
Jokes on me.
You got the script.
Yeah,
right,
we're good.
Jokes on me.
Well, the thing about your Samsung, and I'm not knocking anybody's brand. I just know when 2 apples respond.
2 apples do not make a right.
No, they do not make a Samsung either because you never receive. Well, you get those texts, but it's always like an hour.
Well, now
later.
I realize when I send you guys some stuff, you never get them because I'll be like, Nick, did you? And Nick's like, I never got it.
When I send you a text, it comes back. It kicks back to me. It just says like some red flag or something like that.
Yeah, I'm probably over on my minutes or something.
Yeah, you gotta.
I miss those days.
You gotta buy a new card at Walmart.
You never experienced that, did you, Nick?
Never did.
Over on my minutes. Can't answer the phone right now.
I didn't get a phone till 8th grade. So I mean, it's not like
you got a phone when
8th grade, and it was a
That's
basic.
about right.
It was a basic phone.
First cell phone I ever got.
I wasn't available, or I wasn't able to, or allowed to get a smartphone.
Nope, I don't blame you.
30 minutes for the entire month. First cell phone I ever got, and no text messaging.
Damn.
No. And today,
Did
I'll
you ever
say
go
this.
over?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My
Who
first
were you talking to?
People.
I wouldn't know who.
My first cell phone, man, was I was in college.
Okay.
My parents, we didn't have money like that.
Was
First of all, there weren't any cell phones.
Was it the big ones that like?
I had a big flip phone.
Okay, was
not
it
the bag.
Was
no,
it okay? Well, that's
no,
fine.
No.
Was it one of the big ones though? Have you guys ever seen Saved by the Bell?
Yeah, it wasn't that big.
Wasn't that big?
Because that was back. That was like early. That was like 90, 91.
I remember growing up watching Zach Morris on Saved by the Bell. Be like, dang, that's a big phone.
Yeah, those kids went to school in Malibu.
Yeah,
you know,
that's a good point. That's a good point.
They went to school in Malibu, and being just in Malibu, December, basic Calabasas, the student parking lot looked like a high end car dealership parking lot.
Yeah, first phone I got was like a brick. I mean,
you had a brick one.
Well, it felt like it.
That gray flip phone?
It didn't even flip. It was just like that beep beep.
Yeah.
It probably weighed about 2 pounds, probably.
Yeah.
Really?
From Cellular One.
It was solid. It was all there.
And here we are.
You could drop kick that phone and it would still work.
Here we are.
It would still work.
Well, they built things to last back in the day. Back in the day, they built things to last.
Let me see here. Unknown Texter 1000 says, yeah, the big phones, you had to lease those and get them back.
That's crazy.
Oh, the OJCJ, good morning. He goes, I stopped watching mid-first half, was watching ESPN game, and they said Nebraska was coming back. Caught OT, still don't trust them against lower competition. You know what?
My goodness.
That's a fair assessment. It's a fair. Nick, let me ask you this. Before we, like I said, we're going to dive in. We're going to get a quick break here before we hop back on it. The environment at PM at the Vault last night.
Unreal. It was unlike anything. It blew Purdue out of the water. Now the Purdue environment was cool.
Right.
Now there's a couple things though that you didn't have students on campus during the Purdue game. So you had that piece of it. You had students there last night. No, I think that was the closest, if not more than that was the closest that Pinnacle Bank Arena has gotten to No Sit Sunday.
Wow.
And I personally believe that it was better than No Sit Sunday. You didn't have the stuff that was on the line. You didn't have an immediate immediate NCAA tournament berth when you won and all that stuff. Mike Peltz didn't propose to his girlfriend or whatever. So you didn't have that stuff that happened at No Sit Sunday. But just the way that it unfolded, coming back from being down 19 points to then having it look bleak again when you were down at 6, 58-52 after Clemson hit those 2 threes, then to come back once again and go to overtime. Wisconsin led for a piece of moment, or for a moment in overtime, and then it ended up going towards Nebraska's way. It was an unreal environment. It was so much fun. It was a lot of fun.
I didn't sleep much, man.
I know.
I'm telling you, I look like a raccoon. That's what my mom would say. You got black eyes and they're blacker underneath your eyes. I don't know about Groundhog Day, but you got a raccoon in this mug right now.
Did you see your shadow?
You see Nick's face right now. Brothers, we always got shadows. What are you talking about?
It's never spring.
It's always 6 more weeks of winter.
Hey, you know what I did on my truck out there? I put a little note on my windshield. It's Black History Month. You can't give me a ticket.
Did you really? Did you really? No. Oh, thank goodness.
So okay,
I was gonna say that'd be the cheat code. I'm gonna put it on my Ford Fusion right now.
So I got out of my car today.
You can't give me a ticket.
I
man.
plugged my meter with my phone this time.
Yeah,
I got out of my car today, and I noticed the meter next to me said out of order. Now, if I park in the out of order one, that means I shouldn't be able to get a ticket.
As long as it's not covered, you're good.
But it says out of order.
Yeah, as long as it's not covered with no parking, you can. I mean, maybe
so I should be fine.
I'm letting out the secrets. But yeah, you should be fine.
So if I get a ticket with an out of order, then I'm gonna have to appeal and go back to my let justice be done though the heavens fall.
There you go.
Scott from Bancroft. First of all, great picture, man, on the court last night. And Scott says, thank God PBA had beer to help us get through the first half. The second half was one heck of a party, fellas.
Hey, that's what I'm saying.
I feel you, Scotty.
That's what I'm saying. That's the great thing is people got liquored up at the start, and then the environment was electric in the second half. It had never been hyper.
Eric says Raff's totally getting a ticket today.
Yeah.
We're going to come back with, that's what we're going to do for the most part, y'all. We're going to read a lot of text messages. Want to hear your thoughts. Call in, text in. We're going to get to many as possibly can. Plus, it's Friday. And Nebraska upsets number 6 Badgers.
Go Big Red! Go Big Red! Go Big Red! Go Big Red!
Folks, it is freaky, crazy, freaking Friday.
Nebraska wins.
We'll be right back, folks. It's the ticket.
Sandhills Global is hiring. With their fast-paced, growing culture, they have hundreds of new openings in sales, marketing, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Full-time roles offer a 4.5-day work week, along with flexible internships in most areas. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Find your fit today at www.sandhills.jobs.
We wait all pro football season for the big game. But will you come out on top? Warhorse Festival of Games is putting you at the center of the action with 2 chances to win big. Earn entries for our $100,000 prop card challenge daily at Warhorse Casino Lincoln. Enjoy slots, sports wagering, and horse racing. Then make your picks about the big game to be eligible to win. Qualifying entries will also be put in the running for your share of the $20,000 grand prize drawing. Increase your luck for the drawing by playing free online games on the Festival of Games website. Skip the trip to Vegas and get in on the big game right here at Lincoln's favorite place to play. And if that's not enough, our $1 Million Bracket Challenge for college basketball is coming soon. Full details are online at warhorsecasino.com. Warhorse Casino Lincoln, just minutes from downtown at Highway 77 and West Denton Road. Why not today? Must be 21 or older to gamble. Gambling problem? Call 1-833-BET-OVER.
People always ask, what are Jake and Sip like when they're off the air? Well, the answer probably won't surprise you.
Hey, Jake, your Honda's looking a little dirty.
Says the guy whose license plate is barely visible.
I mean, do you even care about that thing anymore?
It gets a little uncomfortable. Now, that's when I jump in.
Hey, whoa. Mark, did you get a new car?
Nope, just took my car down to Nebraska Auto Detail. Joe and the staff made the outside and the inside look amazing. Maybe you guys need to go.
Okay, wise guy.
Settle down, Jake.
Book your appointment today at NebraskaAutoDetail.com.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started. Attention all Wings fans! 89-cent wings are back on Tuesdays at Buffalo Wings and Rings in Lincoln. Enjoy the best wings in town for boneless or traditional at a price that makes the whole family happy. And now at the Williamsburg Village Wings and Rings, you can enjoy $1.50 tall boys in Bud Light, Coors Light, Busch Light, and Michelob Ultra every day after 7 p.m. and all day on Sundays. Get to Wings and Rings today and make sure to stop by on Tuesdays for 89-cent wings.
It's fishing season. Bad actors are trolling your business emails, luring you and your employees to take the bait and steal your private information. Make sure your cybersecurity keeps your business from being the catch of the day. At Hamilton, cybersecurity is our business. We are experts at keeping your network and business information secure and off the hook. Contact Hamilton for a vulnerability assessment today. Hire your local experts. Hire Hamilton at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
Discover the difference that expertise and experience can make in your real estate journey with Next Ag Appraisal and Realty. Whether you need an appraisal, sales, or farm management, Next Ag comes up with a solution with your legacy and goals in mind. Next Ag isn't just their name, it's your future. So why wait? Visit their website today at www.nextagrealestate.com or give them a call at 402-380-0432 and turn your dreams into reality. Your land, your legacy, their solutions. Next Ag Appraisal and Realty.
Are you tired of living in pain? It's time to take control. At Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery, we're your one-stop shop for expert care in Lincoln. From broken bones to complex reconstruction, our skilled team will help you get back on track. Visit prairieortho.com today and discover why we're the trusted choice for thousands of patients. Don't let pain hold you back. Take the first step towards a better, pain-free life with Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery, where healing begins. Call 402-489-4700.
Husker fans, your Nebraska wrestling team is back at the Bob Devaney Sports Center for a Big Ten matchup on Sunday, February 4th against Illinois. The duel begins at 2 p.m., and the first 350 fans will receive a Nebraska wrestling pennant. For more information or to secure your tickets, visit huskers.com/tickets or call 402-472-3111. Again, that's huskers.com/tickets or call 402-472-3111.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Gaina Trucking guarantees a 40-hour work week year-round, and their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Valentine's Day is right around the corner. Stop giving your loved one the same chocolates every year and spice it up with the chocolate season. Who wouldn't appreciate handmade chocolate-covered turtles, artisan chocolates, brownies, cheesecake, fudge, caramels, bread pudding, and chocolate-covered strawberries? Should I keep going? Make the day of love special for you and your loved one you cherish the most. Get your one-of-a-kind gift that is for sure to make that person feel ethereal at the chocolate season. Located at 3855 Village Lane, next to the Williamsburg Hy-Vee, or order online at thechocolateseason.com. Get your one-of-a-kind gift today.
This is The Drive with AD and Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we are back again. It is Friday. That's a pink car.
It is like a pink Suzuki something.
Man, you don't see many of those out and about.
Haven't seen it.
Well, we came back from break. There was talk that maybe we were going to go out on O Street and maybe have like a little parade, but nope. We're back in studio.
We are back.
Then the Raffs Roadies didn't show up, and we were like, well, who are we going to party with?
How dare you call out the Raffs Roadies?
Uh-oh.
You do not call out the Raffs Roadies. I draw the line right there, Nick Sainer.
Raff, let me ask you this. What's the definition of a Raff Roadie?
Raffs Roadies.
Like, what's your mission statement?
Oh, the mission statement of Raffs Roadies: to be great people that enjoy life and love to party.
Okay.
Oh, and love sports.
Okay.
Oh, and love Dylan Raiola.
Raiola or Raiola?
Dylan Raiola.
Rico even laughed over there. I was watching Rico. He was just shaking his head, laughing when you were mentioning the mission statement for the Raff Roadies.
Why do they have to love sports?
Because it's sports.
Are you distracted over there? Is there something?
No, I got logged off my text group.
Oh no!
Oh, technology.
It's almost like you should just invest in a laptop.
I have a laptop.
It's almost like you should bring the laptop.
That's a lot of things to carry.
Oh my
gosh. I'm an efficient person. Raffs Roadies.
When you walk around with a piece of paper that's scrambled up, I'm not sure if that's efficiency or not.
That was tradition. I'd still have my folder if I wouldn't have lost that.
See, that's why you keep things digital. You know what I mean? It's in the cloud.
I know. The cloud.
It's in the cloud, baby.
That cloud right there.
It's in the cloud.
The cloud.
Dave from Renew. Good morning, homeboy. He's got that nice big cell phone right there. Yeah, the brick. I think we called him. Is that a Raff Roadie right there?
That's a Raff Roadie right there.
Okay.
He loves to party.
He had so much fun. He broke his arm. Raffs Roadies. They're good, fun-loving people.
Chase B, what's up, man? He goes, I had the phone with the slide-out keypad as key. That was a dope phone, too, right there, man. That was a dope phone. I like that one. Meal Ticket, what's up, brother? He goes, you want a good movie that is a basketball movie, the movie Champions with Woody Harrelson, where he coaches a special league basketball team that's pretty good. You know what? Meal Ticket, I'm glad you brought that up. I do want to check that. I've seen that a few times just pop up through, I don't know if it was through Hulu or Netflix or one of those or Amazon. I need to check that one out. Guys, before we hop in, I know we got the guests coming in here soon, but before because the 9 o'clock hour is going to really talk about the game and also the upcoming game they have. Women got a game coming up as well. I'll discuss that. But guys, I want to go back again to the college football thing, man, that we briefly touched on yesterday. Just what's going on now. Because now we're hearing things about Chip Kelly potentially leaving, you know. You guys, Nick and Raff, I want to get both of you guys' input on this, man. And folks on the text line, too, and we're talking about, to tell you texting about basketball as well. I'm going to ask both of you this, though. In light of what's going on in college football right now, you had Jeff Hafley, of course, that left Boston College, a head coach, which maybe he was on his way out anyway, you know, had they not performed this year. I think he probably felt there was going to be some pressure.
Yeah.
You know, and forward thinking, or maybe a good segue to save face. Say, look, I just want to coach football. I don't want to deal with NIL. I don't deal with the transfer portal. You got Skip Kelly. You have Saban that just left. You know, well, there's a number of coaches that I have spoken with across the country that are in their, you know, they're in their early 50s, late 50s, even 60s, saying, I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah,
the way it's been done. You know, the way it's changed. And I go back to the conversation that I had with Coach Osborne 2 years ago in his office. And then I didn't tell you guys, I just seen Coach, what's today, Friday? On Wednesday, too.
Nice.
We didn't talk football or anything like that. We were just talking. I was up in his office. But nevertheless, he called this out 2 years ago. He goes, it is going to change college football, and it's not going to be for the good.
True story.
If, Nick, you are 22 years old, but let's say fast forward.
Almost 23.
Coaching baseball.
I'm about to grow up so fast.
About to grow up so fast. Yeah, I have literally, I think this jacket literally is half your age.
You've got kids older than him.
This jacket is from Old Navy. This one I always wear. I think it's about 15 years old. I'm not joking. It's about 15 years old. So you were like 7. Wow. Nick is coming in hot.
Wow.
He says it looks like it. Wow. I was wondering where all the fur went, AD. Looks like a regular.
Looks kind of matted down.
Looks like a regular vest. Not a lot of goose left in there. Rico's face. Hey, I'm going like this. I'm blowing furs as they come out. And you know, from Old Navy, wasn't it about maybe $15?
Yeah, exactly.
$15, $15
a year.
$1 a year.
$1 a year. That's price per year.
That's right, price per year. PPY.
Yeah, PPY. Anyway,
Nick, you look at your age, Raph. I want you to be on deck to think about this. Would you want to coach collegiate sports the way it is right now with everything that's going on?
My immediate thought is yes, because of the money that's in there. I mean, let's be honest.
But let me throw
does it make it easier when you're getting paid double, $10 million a year to do it?
But let me throw a different one in there, a different wrench in there. Go ahead. You're not just starting out. Let's say you're not 22-year-old Nick. You're 52-year-old Nick, and you've only known it the old way.
52-year-old Nick's probably ready to retire.
Well, 52-year-old Nick, AD's probably dead.
Come on,
Rico gave the thumbs up.
That makes me sad.
Are you gonna come visit the cemetery when we die?
Like you go see Bob Devaney?
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
You know what?
Like, say you need advice, you come out to our cemetery plot, and
Raph, let's be honest. He ain't even gonna know where we're buried at.
That is so.
He won't even know where
I
we're
will be
buried at.
there. I'll be there.
I'll be there.
I'm gonna be buried right next to you guys. Let me know when you guys buy your plots. I'll buy mine. Maybe we can get a 3-for-1 or something.
The drive is ended.
The car broke down.
Drive is ended.
We ran out of gas.
It was a hell of a ride.
We are no longer riding.
AD's not going to be buried next to his wife. He's going to be buried next to her.
We have a bond.
Raph Brodies, please leave flowers.
She's on like the other side of the cemetery. On her headstone, it's just like my wife's like 2 dudes better than me. I don't know.
They are at plot C43.
Hey, AD, I'll come to visit your plot for advice.
Appreciate that, man.
see, like going to see Bob Devaney.
It's like
Raph, I'll just go pour one out on your plot.
Ralph's roadie right there.
Just pour one out on
Pee
Raph.
one out or pour one out?
One way or another, there's going to be some liquid on it.
This is disrespectful.
It's one before the other. Pour one out there.
Exactly. Stand there for a little bit and be like, Raph,
I don't really know what to say.
You know,
I don't really know what to say.
I think I want a statue.
no, you're asking too much.
No.
Life-size Ralph statue.
Raph would be one of those that get the whole house. The mausoleum. No, not the mausoleum.
You want one of those like
I think
statue.
mausoleum.
Is a mausoleum
Yeah,
correct?
but it just for him.
Yeah, just
I
for
want
him.
a Ralph statue.
So
a 6'7" statue, life-size statue.
What would you be like wearing?
Sweatpants.
Raff, I'm gonna be honest with you. If you get a statue, and I mean this in the most endearing way possible, I'm kicking it over.
I'm defacing the property.
I'm kicking it over.
I'm gonna deface it.
I'm gonna drop kick your statue.
Disc Golf Jake says, "What is happening?" Laugh.
I want a statue.
Why do you want a statue?
I don't know. So you can like stare at everybody as they walk by.
Well, you're not staring.
No. Maybe
you're creepy, dude. I'm gonna be honest with you. You're kind of creeping me out right now.
Life-size, like Al Bundy statue, where he's got the football and he's kind of pointing up in the air. I don't know.
Well,
Nick's gonna live forever, so it's okay.
That's not true.
Well, Nick, that threw me off when he says, "When I'm 52," I'm like, "Yeah, I will be."
What's that? 80? What's that? 30 years from now?
Yeah,
That's
I'll be
wild.
80 years old. Dude.
I
I'll be
haven't lived
60.
that amount of time yet.
Well, you ain't even retirement age yet at 60. You still putting in work.
Boy, I ain't never gonna retire.
Well, guys,
neither is my vest that I'm wearing that Nick is chiming on.
We remember AD and Raff back when they used to work at the ticket.
They ain't driving no more.
I gotta drive him to work now every day. Now it's an exciting time because one of our best friends is here.
Yeah.
Chef Matt.
The chef
Matt
is
in
here. The
building.
official chef of the drive.
So with that, we need to go to break because we need to get our grub on.
Yes, we're going to break. We got history coming up. There's some great history that we have as well. But at 9 o'clock, of course, we're talking all things Nebraska basketball. I want to get your opinion. Did you think Nebraska had a snowball's chance in Hades to come back and win that game? Because I'm just going to be honest with you guys. I did not. I did not. I thought it was a wrap. My whole thing was just keep it under 30.
Yeah,
that was my mentality. I did not see it from everything, but they did a Lazarus. They came forth from the dead. Folks, we'll be right back. It's 9.7 a ticket.
Bagels and Joe is the best place to start off your mornings, and you can order your breakfast ahead of time on their app. February's cream cheese flavor is white chocolate raspberry. Pair it with a very berry chai. Stop by any of their 4 locations in Lincoln and their location in Seward. Bagels and Joe.
This is James Harrell with NP Dodge Real Estate. When I became a licensed realtor, I wanted a brokerage that would help me grow in my new career. I found that in Lincoln First Realty. When Lincoln First was acquired by NP Dodge, the training and support I received only got better. I love knowing I have the power of the NP Dodge brand behind me. I would recommend NP Dodge to new agents looking to jumpstart their real estate career and to current agents who want to take their business to the next level.
Expand your career with NP Dodge. Call Eric at 402-434-2222.
A team succeeds when they work together. Banking's no different. At UBT, we're in your corner for every financial move you want to make. Your money's backed by a roster of experts who put in the work to know you and your community. So whether you're opening a savings account, buying a home, or planning your future, you always know who to turn to. Working together toward your financial goals. That's a win in our playbook. Union Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Discover the difference that expertise and experience can make in your real estate journey with Next Ag Appraisal and Realty. Whether you need an appraisal, sales, or farm management, Next Ag comes up with a solution with your legacy and goals in mind. Next Ag isn't just their name, it's your future. So why wait? Visit their website today at www.nextagrealestate.com or give them a call at 402-380-0432 and turn your dreams into reality. Your land, your legacy, their solutions. Next Ag Appraisal and Realty.
If your home isn't delivering the year-round comfort you expect, call the experts at Bryant. Warm and cool, comfort and confidence. Bryant Air Conditioning and Heating. Call 467-1111.
The Mill Coffee and Tea, formerly with 4 Lincoln locations, but now 5 Lincoln locations. That's 25% more locations than there used to be. Can you even imagine a world where there's only 4 Lincoln Mill locations? Feels like ages ago. We were all so young then. The Mill on 11, located right alongside the 93.7 The Ticket Studios at 1040 O Street.
Garage doors can be expensive. Are you keeping yours in the best condition possible? This is Cameron Hall with Doors Plus. Doors Plus is a locally owned business that prides itself on the fast, reliable, and friendly service. Doors Plus offers flexible scheduling so you can book an appointment that fits your busy day. My team and I will come out to your property, both commercial and residential, and provide you with the necessary information you need to make sure your garage door is in working and smooth condition. Give Doors Plus a call today at 402-590-5800 to book an appointment and learn more about our preventative maintenance plans. Doors Plus, garage doors, and more.
Don't miss Battle of the Decades night on Saturday, February 3rd, as the Lincoln Stars host the Omaha Lancers at 6:05 at the Icebox. You'll be rocking to the best tunes of the 80s, 90s, and 2000s while taking in the best rivalry in the USHL. Purchase a Battle of the Decades pack to get 4 tickets and 2 inflatable guitars for $75. Lock in your seats now by heading to lincolnstars.com.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
If you're in Seward or Milford, listen up. Select Plumbing is now servicing your area with no trip charges from Lincoln. Select Plumbing works on a variety of issues for your home and business, including general plumbing, water heaters, faucet and fixture repair, underground sewer and water repairs, backflow testing, and more. Keep your property free from leaks and other issues. Call today for a free estimate, 402-560-6197. It's not just Lincoln, Waverly, and the surrounding area anymore. It's also Seward and Milford with no trip charges. Contact Select Plumbing to inquire at 402-560-6197. 93.7 The Ticket is proud to provide listeners with daily opportunities to win contests and prizes on our airwaves, and would like to take this opportunity to remind you of a couple rules. All participants must be 21 or older and must wait 30 days after winning a prize before participating in another contest. Once you win, you have 30 days to pick up your prize at the K&TK Studios, 1040 O Street in Lincoln, or your prize will be forfeit. Thank you for participating in our contest, and thank you for listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
This is The Drive with AD and Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we are back again. Holy cow. Chef Matt brought the fire today. Oh, my God, they're so good. Explain, what did he make for us?
All right, we went with some breakfast sandwiches today. So I brought in some smoked brisket. It's got some jalapeno jam that I glazed on some thick cut bacon, fried egg on a cheddar, jalapeno, and garlic biscuit.
That was incredible.
So good.
That's mine's already gone.
I was looking like, where'd yours go, man?
I was already gone.
Gone.
Raph was drinking the sauce. I'm gonna out him on the air. He was drinking the sauce.
I was drinking the sauce. It is that good. It is that good.
I looked at him and he's got the portion cup.
Drinking it like a
He's
shot.
drinking it.
Raff's
I was like,
Roadies.
what are we doing?
Raff's Roadies. We're not afraid to do shots of anything.
What's the sauce? What you got?
So that is like a breakfast aioli.
Okay.
So it's garlic, like mayo, lemon.
Yum.
Then I put some honey mustard in there.
Yeah.
And I have like a sweet and spicy barbecue sauce I make.
It's
I put a little
delicious.
bit of that in there too, with some herbs.
It was unreal.
So, man, when it prepares something like this, how many did you make out there?
There's a dozen.
Oh, man. That means
Crazy. That
Seconds.
might be enough for 2.
So you've had big things going on lately.
Yeah.
Unveiling your website and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
How can people find you? That's huge.
Yes, my website is chefmatinee.com. Nehe is the last name. You can find me on social media. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at Matthew Ney. and Chef Matinee on Facebook.
Matt, let me ask you this, man. I think I've asked you this like maybe the first time we had you on over a year ago, give or take.
Yep.
When did you first start getting involved with cooking?
I was young. I was probably 8, 9, 10, somewhere around there.
Really?
Yeah. Yep. We took a class in school, like one of those home ec type things.
Mm-hmm.
We made like a, pre-made pizza dough and sauce, and pretty simple. Loved it. Started watching Food Network, like Emeril Lagasse and Mario Batali. Yeah, all the OGs. Yep. Just started watching them and learning, and my parents let me cook, so I would start throwing together like spaghetti and chicken parmesan, and it's kind of gone from there.
Wow.
This is ridiculous.
So you got a pretty good chicken parm recipe?
Oh yeah.
Dang.
Yeah,
that's how Nick says.
I just
Nick
made
likes
that the other night,
parm.
actually.
That's
Really?
That's one of my.
Yeah.
That's one of my.
So at
that's
all
one of my weaknesses.
chicken parmesan.
Chicken parm. Oh
What's
my
the key for
gosh.
that?
I've never made it.
So for me, I do like I cut like a thin, like almost like a chicken cutlet, like really thin.
Yep.
I do like a 50-50 blend of breadcrumbs, panko, and Parmesan cheese. So it gets like a nice toast, like a nice crisp on it, you know?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta have the crisp.
Dave from Renew says I'm on my way. Hey, bro, better hurry. Dave, if you do, there's some down here for you, brother. There's some down
I would
here for
love
you.
to see you, David. You put a smile on my face.
I'm on down. That is good stuff. Matt, let me ask you this too, man, before we dip out of here. Out of all the meals you prepare, between it, whether it's a breakfast food like this, whether it's a lunch or dinner, what is your favorite meal to prepare?
Gosh, I switch it up so much. I don't like to make the same thing twice. I get bored when I do that.
Yeah.
So Mexican food is probably my go-to. Like some enchiladas. Like I do one thing I have made a few times is a chicken enchilada. Like I'll do like a slow braise on it.
That was a slow braise. Like what do you mean? Just like
put it in like orange juice and broth.
Orange juice.
And I'll use it with like chilies and garlic and onion and all that kind of stuff.
Oh man.
And just slow cook it so it's like super tender.
How do you infuse something?
So sometimes I will put it in a blender and just like blend it all up. Sometimes I'll just put like full chilies and onions in there and just let them cook and let kind of the juices of all that come out into the broth.
Gotcha.
Yeah, do that with like some the chorizo cream sauce and salsa verde. It's so good.
Disco Jake. He goes, I don't want to make this weird, but I'm fantasizing about Matt's chicken parm right now.
Dang. All right, so Matt, Valentine's Day is coming up.
Yeah.
People could get meals.
They can.
What I mean, that's a heck of an idea for if you guys don't want to go to a restaurant, if you guys either want Matt to come and hang out, or if you guys just want to grab some meals for Matt, what are the options available?
Yeah, so I do private chef work.
Okay.
So you can obviously hire me out and I'll come in and cook for you. Or also I've got a meal prep delivery I'm starting up now too. So
wow.
The soft launch is out there. It's a pretty small group right now, just trying to work out the process a little bit and get the website fine-tuned before we go a full launch on it. But every week, if you sign up, you'll get 5 meals for your week, and there'll be a rotating menu. So some weeks it might be a chicken parm, some weeks it might be some enchiladas. So kind of rotate through every week, but there's a good way to eat a good wholesome meal and get some variety in your life.
Well, Dustin, what's up, man? And Alfred, Florida goes, okay, Chef Matt, you got me drooling over here. Magic says, okay, you guys got to stop talking about this food. I've only got one roll of paper towels to wipe the drool around the corners of my mouth.
Jeez.
So good.
It was delicious. It was delicious.
Good.
One more time, where they can find you and stuff like that.
Absolutely. So my website is chefmatinee.com.
Spell Nay for us.
Nehe.
Nehe.
You got it.
Chefmatinee.com. Folks, again, that's chefmatinee.com. Nehe. You got to check him out because every time he brings something in, again, it's never the same and always insane. Oh, that might be the tagline.
There we go.
It's never the same, but always insane.
You write that one down.
Yep. I'm gonna trademark that before you can take it.
Too late.
Yeah. Exactly.
Folks, it's Friday. Our stomachs are full because Chef Matinee, the official chef of The Drive, dropped us off some amazing, insane breakfast sandwiches. We'll be right back, folks. We got a little history still. That will be a very quick segment. And then we got a lot of Husker B-ball to discuss. We'll be right back. It's The Drive, 93.7 Ticket.
can get diesel anywhere. But what about atomic diesel? That comes from Stern. Atomic diesel is your solution to all your cold weather problems. Prevent clogged fuel filters, increase your fuel economy, and save money with Atomic Diesel. Contact Roger at Stern today by calling 1-800-477-2744 to see how Atomic Diesel and the rest of their line of fuels and lubricants can keep your operation running at max capacity.
Be a memory for your grandchildren. Among Nebraska adults age 65 or older, 47% report current alcohol use. Drinking too much can cause harm to children, family members, and loved ones. By drinking less, you will still be around for your grandchildren. If you or a loved one is looking for help, find a treatment facility near you at findtreatment.gov. For immediate support, call, text, or chat 988.
Brought to you by Nebraska DHHS in partnership with SAMHSA.
Sandhills Global is hiring. With their fast-paced, growing culture, they have hundreds of new openings in sales, marketing, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Full-time roles offer a 4.5-day work week, along with flexible internships in most areas. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Find your fit today at www.sandhills.jobs.
Where will your path take you, traveler? To seek fortune in a new career, or on a journey to distant lands for a well-deserved vacation? Wherever you go, one distraction could spell disaster. You can change your fate, adventurer. Don't drive distracted. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Underground, who has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know the baddest dudes in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built on hard work, authentic people, and pedigree of success. Bauer, a family-friendly company who reminds you, go Big Red!
You're spending $300 a month. Binge drinking is the most common form of excessive drinking, which costs the United States more than $191 billion each year. By drinking less, you will save $300 a month. If you or a loved one is looking for help, find a treatment facility near you at findtreatment.gov. For immediate support, call, text, or chat 988.
Brought to you by Nebraska DHHS in partnership with SAMHSA.
Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits is now open in Lincoln. Shop our expansive collection of wine, beer, spirits, and cigars at 5040 North 27th Street. From top-shelf liquor to crowd-favorite beer, Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits has a beverage for every taste and every budget. Plus, join our loyalty program to earn rewards and save on future purchases. Shop Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits at 5040 North 27th Street in Lincoln. That's 5040 North 27th Street.
Hi, this is Pastor Tom. Did you know there's a place kids can seek out help when they're away from home and something goes wrong? They find themselves in a difficult spot or even a dangerous situation. Maybe another child is bullying them or a stranger is following them. Perhaps on a date and things just go bad. In Lincoln, here's where they can find help. It's called Safe Place. Safe Place is a national program for children taking place in thousands of cities across the United States. The People City Mission is sponsoring this program in our community and has set up a number of businesses, fire stations, schools, and nonprofits around the city to become safe locations where kids can seek out help. They just need to look for the big yellow sign that says Safe Place on it. Then go inside and ask for help. We will be quickly connected to them and ensure they make it back home or to whatever resources are needed. If you'd like to find out more about Safe Place and ways in which you can get involved, just go to pcmlincoln.org. Remember, when we all do a little, we change a lot.
Integrated Life Choices has been inspiring opportunities for individuals with disabilities for more than 15 years in Lincoln and across Nebraska by offering a number of services. From group homes to independent living resources and job training, you'll find the support that allows people to live fulfilling lives. They're also hiring. If you're looking for a rewarding career supporting people with developmental disabilities, you can check out open positions along with learning more about services at ilc.net. Integrated Life Choices.
Are you working in or looking to get into the electrical construction industry?
The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Okay, it's time to sell the house. How do we even begin to choose from the hundreds of realtors in town?
Easy. We make a pros list.
You mean a pros and cons list?
No, just a pros list. We need someone with pro photography to showcase the house in the best possible way, pro marketing to make sure we get maximum exposure, pro negotiations so we know we get the best price.
This is one of those times where you already know the right answer, isn't it?
You know it is. Ben Bleicher and Professional Realty Group.
Contact Ben Bleicher and the team at Professional Realty Group of Berkshire Hathaway's Home Services Ambassador. Online at prg-ne.com.
Why are New Year's resolutions always about getting to the gym more or dieting? We fail ourselves before the first month of the year is already over. Why not resolve to eat better, tastier foods in 2024? Look no further than Fuhrer's cheese spread. Stop eating your apples, vegetables, crackers, and chips plain. Give them some flavor. Fuhrer's cheese spread awakens your taste buds. Now that's how you start a new year. Find your container of Fuhrer's cheese spread today at your local grocery store.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and we'd like to say thank you for a record-setting 2023. So let's start off 2024 with the bang. They've got huge trade-in bonuses and finance bonusing happening right now on our new inventory at Koppel. Get up to $8,500 off select new models at Koppel. So if you're shopping for a new GM product, go to our website at koppelcars.com. You won't believe the discounts. Make that short money-saving drive down 144th Street. You'll be glad you did. Must have trade and finance with roof credit. Stock number G207684.
Acres, your premier John Deere dealer, has the largest selection of late model equipment in the Midwest. And for a limited time, Acres is offering low rate financing on all 2021 and 2022 S and X Series combines and 8 Series tractors. Qualified buyers can earn 3.9% financing for 60 months. And as an added bonus for your holiday season, if you purchase one of Acres' eligible machines before December 31st, you'll get a $5,000 gift card from Shields. Go to acres.com to learn more.
Welcome into the Drive with AD and Raff. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
Brought to you by Sand Hills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. Big thank you to Chef Matinee for coming in and bringing in the breakfast sandwiches today. Amazing, amazing. Already looking forward to the next time where again he makes a special delivery.
He definitely
so
does,
good, man.
Again, that's chefmatinee.com.
Nehe.
80 to 72. Mm-hmm. Nick, did you ever think we were out of the game?
Yeah, I did, because I didn't think that a team that's built like Wisconsin was going to let Nebraska back. And when you're down by that much, you can do as much as you want. You need some help from the other team.
Yeah.
And Nebraska got it. Now, a lot of the good things that Nebraska did forced Wisconsin to give it to Nebraska, right? And mainly what I'm talking about is defensive intensity and forcing turnovers. But hey, Nebraska got the job done, and it was really, really fun to be a part of.
You know, Nick, you said that. Raff, I'm going to ask you this too, though, before then.
Yep.
Did you think we had a chance to come back?
Okay, so first half, they just seemed out of just not in sync at all. Just looked like a mess. And I was like, oh, this is going to be a long night for Nebraska. But I told you last night, I think it was Dave Revson at halftime of the on the Big Ten Network, as they're about to go back to Lincoln. He goes, just want to remind everyone, last year Nebraska was down 17 at half and came back and took it to overtime or whatever. So I was like, wait a second. Maybe Nebraska has an opportunity here. So I was like, if they get a couple stops, another thing I always say is if Nebraska can keep you within 10 points, it's so weird, but just that single digit mentality, if they keep it, I always feel like Nebraska has an opportunity where they can come back and win. And that's something new for me with Nebraska basketball, at least for the last, 15, 20 years, where I always feel if Nebraska keeps it, in that 7 to 9 area, you come down to the end of the game with like 4 or 5 minutes left. It's on. And I love that confidence they have. And the Flying Dutchman, holy cow.
Yeah,
ice in his veins.
It really was, man. I said before we went to break a segment ago that I didn't think there was a chance at all. The way that Nebraska played the first half. In fact, that was the most upset that I've been. I just yelled at home. I was pissed. I was so freaking pissed, man. And it happened on the back-to-back turnover with Chucky got us.
Chucky.
Because it was. In fact, me and Strick were texting back and forth, and I was just like, I cannot believe. I said, I'm sick on how careless they are with the ball right now. I mean, it was just, and it wasn't just those two back-to-back. It was just a number of turnovers that they had. In the first half, the first half stats of that game, there was no reason why that I should have had any confidence they were going to win that game.
We had 10 rebounds.
Yeah, total. We had 10 total rebounds. Yeah. Offensive defense that they have. Wisconsin has 23. Wisconsin was shooting 55%.
We were shooting part of that rebound number is because Wisconsin was shooting so well.
Yeah, that's true. Exactly. Which means you're not playing good defense.
Yep.
So they shot 55%. We shot 38%. We were 5 for 4. They were 5 for 14 from 3-point range. We were 3 from 11. Rebounds, again, we just talked about. They were 23. He had 10 total. Points off the turnovers, 10. Like Chucky got like 8 by himself off the AM one, I believe.
Yeah.
And so it was just so frustrating. I was to the point. I was talking to Raff. I was like, man, I think we'll watch the second half in bed. He goes, I said, we'll watch the second half, probably sleep. He goes, or just in bed. That's
just turn it off.
Just turn it off.
There are a lot of people that did turn it off. They woke up and like, Nebraska won.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
How about this statistic? And we got this sent in, and I see it going around Twitter as well, if I can find it really quickly. Here it is. AP top 10 teams had won 1,458 consecutive games when leading by 16 or more points at halftime coming into today. That streak is no more after Nebraska takes down number 6 Wisconsin in overtime. The last loss by an AP top 10 team that had led by more than 16 points was number 6 Kentucky at Mississippi State on January 5th, 2002.
Wow.
So, I mean, you want to talk about just not only just Nebraska snapping Wisconsin records, right? Because I'm sure you guys saw the graphic of when Wisconsin was up by 15 or more. They were 120-0. Now they are at 120-1.
That is just insane.
And then now this one, that AP top 10 teams had won 1,458 consecutive games when leading by 16 plus points at halftime coming into last night's game.
When AJ Storr got hot, which he was hot most of the game, with the exception of the fourth, if you would, the overtime. I was telling Sip in the spillover when we were off the air, I was pissed. Because he was coming down, just talking trash to you, hitting threes, fadeaways. He was doing. I was like, is someone going to step up and stop this? And it's not me playing dirty basketball. Foul him hard. Next time he goes to the cup, take him out. And not to hurt him or anything like that, but he was just going so easily to the hole and just shooting threes. I was like, is someone just hip check him one time? At least something to throw him off a little bit. It seemed like we had no life. There was no vigor that was there. It didn't seem like there was any intensity. And Coach Hoiberg said this last night in the presser. He goes, I got on them probably more than I ever have. And you could tell they came out differently in that second half, man. Because I just didn't see well, not just me, none of us. We didn't see anything out there. And I'm thinking there are probably some fans that may have hit the exit doors at halftime.
Potentially.
I think maybe you may have had some. I'm not sure how many, but I'm sure they got maybe 2 blocks away from the bank.
This is the weeknight. We better head home.
It was certainly full though. At the end, it was jam packed, and it was fun. It was an incredible environment. I said it on early break, and I'll say it here, that you could just feel the intensity of every single possession.
Oh yeah,
you just could feel the intensity in the arena. Where if Nebraska needed to stop on defense, and everybody collectively holds their breath when the shot goes up, whether it's for Wisconsin or Nebraska, and when it would go, sideways and not be successful for Wisconsin, everybody collectively exhaled.
Right.
And it's like, all right. And then you saw Nebraska start to pull away, where it was, all right, they're up by 3. They get a couple good free throws, or, they get some free throws to get them up by 3. Then they get a stop, and then they get a bucket, and they're up by 5. And then it's like, okay, you're playing this game of like, okay, worst case scenario here, Wisconsin shoots it makes a 3-pointer. Nebraska's still up by 2. Like, those are the thoughts that you're having inside your head at that point, just trying to say, okay, Nebraska just needs to get to the finish line. Just get to the finish line. And once Nebraska kind of took the lead in overtime, you had a feeling that they weren't going to be able to, they weren't going to give it back up.
Yep.
So, because since the 16-minute mark in the second half, they had all the momentum.
Yep. It was surprising to me to see Wisconsin fold under the pressure. And a lot of that, Nick, you mentioned earlier, is due to the intensity of the crowd.
Yeah.
I mean, you could tell how loud it was just from watching. I can't imagine.
Nebraska, they feed so well. When that crowd gets roaring, they feed off it. I mean, like Sam Hoiberg again, 3 steals again last night. He always has that little spark,
I'm glad you brought that up, because again, let's revisit what you said, Nick, as you're falling asleep over there.
No, I'm
got something in your eye.
I'm dealing with something on my knee. My knee's in pain. So
imagine you're 22.
Good
I know.
gracious.
What'd you do to it?
I don't know what I did to it. I think I just twisted it.
That's 42-year-old issues.
Yeah.
When you just
don't make us come out and visit you.
It got stuck on the chair. I think it twisted the wrong way.
Work injury.
Yeah.
DP like, he all right. He all right. Walk it off.
I was holding my.
Walk it out. Now walk it out.
I kept my eyes closed so nobody saw the tears.
Look like you were in some pain over there.
No,
man.
no, we're good. We're good.
Well,
so
the keys last night, Raff. Remember what your keys were yesterday?
Oh gosh, what were? I'm trying to go back.
You think I know exactly what mine were? I said you got to
cut down on the turnovers.
Gosh, what?
Well, it was cut down on turnovers and rebound.
Just your normal stuff.
Like, yeah,
turnovers, rebound.
I think when you looked at, just the keys last night, it was figure out a way to hold, Steven Crowell in check, which Nebraska did. Only 2 shots for Crowell. And Greg Gard said post game that he was a little frustrated with the lack of aggressiveness from Steven Crowell. Only 2 shots for him. Last night against Nebraska and against Rink Mass. And part of that's from Nebraska's game plan of doubling.
Oh, yeah, Juwan Gary playing.
Juwan Gary coming back. I said it earlier also that Nebraska, to help the rebounding factor, maybe just the matchups, they went with a little bit of a larger lineup. They went where I can't remember who specifically the guards were, but they had Juwan Gary at the 3, Rink Mass at the 4, and Josiah Alec at the 5, all at one time in the second half. And it caused fits for Wisconsin. It caused fits for Wisconsin. And, part of that, they were probably able to play that because Keisei Tominaga was struggling. And if he was on, then they probably would have wanted to keep Keisei in. They also, I thought Fred towards the end of the game was strategic with his substitutions. CJ Wilcher was probably the hottest shooter last night. And with, I think, 4 minutes left in the game, he actually subbed CJ out.
Yep.
Yeah, and you could tell that CJ was not happy. CJ was jawing back and forth with Clemson all game.
Yeah, they were.
And Clemson drained those 2 threes. And it was, you could tell that there was some chippiness going on there. Plus the officiating was just not very good as a whole.
Terrible.
As a whole.
Terrible.
But so
terrible.
I thought the strategic subs by Fred were really interesting though, because we've seen it in previous games where he's taken Rink Mast out in probably a crucial time of the game just to get him some fresh legs, in the final 2 minutes or so. And that's what he did with CJ, and then he ended up needing CJ in the overtime rather quickly.
Yeah, Jake Muehlheisen and Courtney Green will probably not be having coffee anytime soon.
No. We had 12 turnovers total. Okay. Wisconsin had 16. Okay. Here, yesterday, I remember I said we got to have 10 or less. We obviously had 2 more. I also said that Hoiberg, the X Factor.
Yep.
He showed up.
He always does.
You guys think about the small things that don't show up on the stat sheets that he does.
Yeah.
The tips the ball back in, the dive for loose ball. Alec had one of those as well that kept things alive.
Yep.
Hoiberg, when he went the full court distance, and I'm thinking, okay, he got himself in trouble, scores and gets himself out of it. and he's a heady ball player. He's not going to maybe have the athletic, well, just the height as far as that goes, as some of those guys. But what he doesn't maybe have in height, he has in basketball IQ. He's just got a high basketball IQ.
Yep.
It was good to see also. Now, here's something they're have to work on, I think, though, man. This is glaring to me, though. Bryce Williams with 5 turnovers. You cannot turn the ball over that many times by yourself.
Well, and you mentioned both
You
of those.
just can't do
you
that.
mentioned both of those Chucky takeaways. They were both
They're just
from,
lazy.
They were both from lazy passes.
they're just
by
lazy
Bryce.
passes.
And one thing I will say is that a lot of times Bryce will allow his lack of success maybe on the offensive side of the floor dictate how he plays on the defensive side of the floor.
Yeah.
And that's stuff that if Nebraska wants to make an NCAA tournament,
That's
right,
gonna
you
flip that
can't
around.
have it. You
No.
can't have it.
No.
And so
And
Fred quickly pulled him.
Yeah.
He did.
And Bryce had a
rightfully
great,
so.
again, a good game last night. You know, I think he had, how many points did he have total yesterday?
17 points. Yep.
Yeah, 17 total. That's one part of Bryce's game.
Huge at the free throw line.
Huge at the free throw line. And some huge shots, too. Yeah. So I love Bryce Williams. The thing I'd like to see more of Bryce, that dog mentality.
Yeah,
that dog mentality.
I'm surprised that when he transferred in from Charlotte, I was expecting Nebraska was going to get a pretty physical, tough guard. And this is not me calling out him in his like toughness. That's not what I'm trying to do here. And maybe this is my fault, I portrayed something different from him when Nebraska got the commitment of Bryce Williams. I was expecting a guy that kind of, initiates the contact, gets to the rack. Here we go. Or it's game time. Because he has the ability to do so. We've seen flashes of it, but he's very much he likes the jump shot. He likes to shoot the three.
Yep.
He likes to be that flashier guy. And sometimes that can get Nebraska into more trouble than it can even help them.
It feels good, though, when he comes up to the line and you know he's going to make free throws.
7 of 8 from the free throw line
Man,
yesterday.
that feels so good because
It
Nebraska
does.
could have played Wisconsin in overtime, played them back into that game real quick with missed free throws. but
Absolutely.
They iced it.
And think about how we used to do on the free throw line last year.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like, boing,
It was like,
boing,
oh, boy,
boing.
here
It's
we
like-
go.
it
We're
was like,
playing
it's
them
a
into
wrap.
it.
It's a wrap. But like I said, and that's something that Bryce can fix. He can fix the turnovers. And you know what, guys? Something we have not talked a lot about. I want to get to both of these. And then when we come back, we'll get to the text. Is this a slump for K-State or is this a temper? Is this a slump or just like in his head?
I think it's just a little bit of a slump. I actually think that Fred Hoiberg in the postgame show, I think he feels like he's kind of got an ace in his sleeve right now that he's going to break out of it here
K-State
soon.
will.
And it just the way he was talking about it, he said K-State he played fine. He missed a couple shots tonight that K-State usually knocks down.
One was like
blindfolded.
in and came out.
Yeah, he
Literally,
had 2 of
couple.
them.
Yeah.
And it just sounded like the way Fred was talking about him in the postgame show that he just feels like it's going to happen soon. So I'm not worried about it just for the fact that no one, like we said in the spillover, shoot or shoot.
Yep.
So it's going to happen for him, and that'll be just another piece for Nebraska.
It will.
I would say this. I mean, K-State hasn't cracked double digits, double figures in the last 3 games. He had 5 points 2 games ago, or 3 games ago, 7 against Maryland and 2 last night. I'm not concerned necessarily just because, simply put, Nebraska's winning games without him.
Yep.
So that doesn't cause me concern necessarily. I would say though that there is a liability, I think, defensively, and
there definitely is.
And teams are starting to really pick him apart.
Mhm.
And human nature is that, if you get picked on the defensive side of the floor, you're going to try to make up for it on the offensive side of the floor. And then when the shot's not falling, you sit there and you say, okay, where's the most benefit to our team? And I think that's why we've seen K-State's minutes kind of decrease over the last couple of games. Now, I think that I would be in the same boat as you guys where K-State is going to eventually get out of this. But the defensive liability piece is never going to change. And so I think one thing to keep in mind as Nebraska gets to kind of the home stretch of this season, Nebraska can win games without K-State being the K-State we all know and love. And I think Nebraska is actually best when K-State isn't needed to score 20. It's certainly a luxury to have.
It's a huge luxury, and it's one we didn't have last year.
In this roller coaster of a type of season for K-State Tominaga, if Nebraska is now in this spot as a program with the guys that they can put out there on the floor, where they can say, we don't need you to shoot 12 times today.
Mm-hmm.
We don't need you to jack up, contested three coming off of a screen. I get it that K-State can make them.
Yep.
He hasn't made them at the clip that probably is desired this season.
Mm-hmm.
And being, realistic and honest about it is that he's been a little disappointing on both sides of the floor right now. And so you look at a guy like CJ Wilcher, who's been a staple. I'm not saying that you switch up anything. I'm not saying that you switch up lineups because you're winning games. Yep. And I think CJ also has really embraced the sixth man role. And there's speaking of luxury, there's something to be said about how refreshing it is when Nebraska can go to their bench and that their offense and scoring isn't going to make a dramatic drop off.
Correct.
It's a luxury, as you mentioned, and I'm going to say what else a luxury. Just the transformation of CJ Wilcher.
Yep.
I was texting DP last night about that too. And Strick. For him to, I can't be more overjoyed for the young man. Yeah, I just can't, because last year, guys, let's be honest, man. He struggled tremendously last year. Tremendously. And he's a good kid. And I don't know him. Met him once or twice. DP, I don't know some other guys. He said he's a good kid. So you want him to do well. And for him to, think about this last night, you guys. Wilcher was 7 of 10, 5 for 7 from the threes, 22 points last night.
Yeah.
And it was almost like he was unconscious at times, man.
Yep.
You take CJ Wilcher away from that game, Nebraska does not win.
Not even
Correct.
close.
Nebraska does not win that game if CJ Wilcher is not playing last night. That's just the bottom line. And to see him do that, and it goes right back into your point, Nick and Raph both. It's a luxury not to have Casey always have to be the guy that's doing all the points. So that was a good thing to see. Folks, when we come back, we're going to get to your texts, because I've seen some great ones that are on here. Ethan, real fast, and Raph would concur. I thought Pavelka was going to have a heart attack at the end of the game.
Dude, if you guys have not had a chance to listen to Kent and Jake on the call, you've got to. It's an experience now. It's so at the end of the game last night, Fred comes up to the table and Kent goes, Coach Hoiberg, you're going to give me a heart attack with these innings, whatever. And he goes, you, Kent, I'm the one with the heart condition. It is true pure entertainment. I don't think anybody wants Nebraska to succeed more than Kent Pavelka does. And then Jake Muehlheisen, entertainment galore.
He does a heck of a job, man.
It's been fun. And I matched it up last night, so Kent will be happy with me. I matched the radio call on the Husker Sports Network to the Big Ten Network.
There you go.
I was able to listen to it live instead of knowing what was happening 15 seconds beforehand.
I love it. Folks, we'll be right back to get to your text. Plenty more to talk about and get your opinions on what went down last night at the Vault. It's Friday. It's The Drive. 93.7 The Ticket.
Your business runs like a well-oiled machine. It's important that your actual machines do too. Stern is here to make sure you don't have to worry about that. They provide solutions for heavy equipment and automotive fuels, lubricants, and equipment guard options. And with Stern's commitment to customer service for the past 40 years, you know you have a partner to help support your operations for years to come. Contact Roger at Stern Company by calling 1-800-477-2744 or visit them online at stern.co. Stern Company, where problems meet solvers.
At Union Bank, people don't have your money. Your money has people. First home people, investment people who answer the phone and your chats, dream car people, dream retirement people, driving your dream car in your dream retirement people, small business people, credit card people, and all the other people you need. At Union Bank, our people help you do more than you dreamed possible. So stop in and say hello. We can't wait to see you. Union Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Are you working in or looking to get into the electrical construction industry? The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Acres, your premier John Deere dealer, has the largest selection of late model equipment in the Midwest. And for a limited time, Acres is offering low-rate financing on all 2021 and 2022 S and X Series combines and 8 Series tractors. Qualified buyers can earn 3.9% financing for 60 months. And as an added bonus for your holiday season, if you purchase one of Acres' eligible machines before December 31st, you'll get a $5,000 gift card from Shields. Go to acres.com to learn more.
more.
Plains Cover Crop is your one-stop seed shop. Call us now for spring and summer forages, CRP mixes, and fall cover crop blends. We do farm-specific consulting for practical and efficient seed blends to fit your geography and goals. With a very diverse inventory, we will tailor a blend just for you. We're also looking for contract growers, and we buy and sell rye. Find us online at plainscovercrop.com. Timeless agronomy practices paired with modern technology. East Highway 20 in Orchard and across Nebraska.
Rico here with HIS Auto Care at 70th and Van Dorn, letting you know HIS is a great place to bring your vehicle for service. With superior service bumper to bumper, we'll treat your vehicle like it's your mother's. Doesn't get any better than that. So call 402-488-8934 and HIS Auto will make you glad you did. 5% off, mention this ad, and for sure your mother will be proud you called. 402-488-8934, HIS Auto Care, 70th and Van Dorn. God bless you.
This is former Husker and NFL linebacker Jay Foreman. For years, I've suffered from degenerative problems in both of my ankles, but thanks to a thorough and thought-out plan provided by Advanced Medical Imaging, I was able to get my life back with the least amount of pain as possible. While working through multiple options, the team of physicians at Advanced Medical Imaging were there to answer any questions I had. If you're experiencing any pain at all and want to get your life back, go to amimaging.com or give them a call at 402-484-6677. Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard.
People always ask, what are Jake and Sip like when they're off the air? Well, the answer probably won't surprise you.
Hey, Jake, your Honda's looking a little dirty.
Says the guy whose license plate is barely visible.
I mean, do you even care about that thing anymore?
It gets a little uncomfortable. Now, that's when I jump in.
Hey, whoa. Mark, did you get a new car?
Nope, just took my car down to Nebraska Auto Detail. Joe and the staff made the outside and the inside look amazing. Maybe you guys need to go.
Okay, wise guy.
Settle down, Jake.
Book your appointment today at nebraskaautodetail.com.
Are you in the market for a new garage door or need to repair your old one? It's wintertime, and that means snow, wind, and freezing temperatures, all things that can cause sticky locks and damage to your garage door. If you're experiencing any issues with your commercial or residential garage door during the winter months, call Cameron Hall and his team at Doors Plus. Don't be trapped outside in the cold because of a poorly maintained garage door. Call Doors Plus today at 402-590-5800 or visit them online at doorsplusllc.com. Doors Plus, garage doors and more.
The captain, Vershawn Jackson.
Hilriola, the doctor, the Polynesian Bowl. He had a lot of throws. He made a couple nice throws. He threw outs. He threw a deep dig. He threw a slant that went to the house. There were so many different passes that we saw him. And he's got a little quick twitch. Is he fast? No. Quick twitch? Yes. It was good to see him moving around. Listen, he connected with, guess who?
Carter Nelson.
Thank you. We got a chance to see Carter twice. It was good for me to watch that because I think that's a precursor of what's
Sports Show. Coming up in Lincoln, February 2nd through 4th at the Sandhills Global Event Center, it's the family show of all outdoors, the 55th annual Boat, Sport, and Travel Show. With RVs, motorhomes, boats, trailers, discount tackle, and family fun for everyone. Interact with exotic animals at wildlife encounters and appearances by Husker football players. Veterans free on Friday, lots of free parking. Doors open at noon on Friday, 10 a.m. Saturday and Sunday. See you there. Sports Show.
Sandhills Global is hiring. With their fast-paced, growing culture, they have hundreds of new openings in sales, marketing, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Full-time roles offer a 4.5-day work week, along with flexible internships in most areas. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Find your fit today at www.sandhills.jobs.
Why are New Year's resolutions always about getting to the gym more or dieting? We fail ourselves before the first month of the year is already over. Why not resolve to eat better, tastier foods in 2024? Look no further than Fuhrer's Cheese Spread. Stop eating your apples, vegetables, crackers, and chips plain. Give them some flavor. Fuhrer's Cheese Spread awakens your taste buds. Now that's how you start a new year. Find your container of Fuhrer's Cheese Spread today at your local grocery store.
This is The Drive with AD and Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody. Back again. This is The Drive, 93.7 The Ticket. This segment is proudly sponsored by Florial's Italian Restaurant and Grill, just south of Lincoln Southwest High School on 14th and Pine Lake Road. Florial's Italian Restaurant provides a cozy, family-friendly setting where good food and good company come together. Whether it's a family dinner, a date night, or a catch-up with old friends, Florial's is the perfect place to make special memories. All you have to do is visit FlorialsNE.com or call 402-423-5576 to make reservations or place takeout orders. Got it. Boom.
Oh, wow. What
a day.
What a day.
We didn't get to talk about the conversation we were having at 8:30 because we started talking about Graves. Chip Kelly.
Chip
Kelly wanted to move on.
Yeah, it goes back in the same conversation we had, though, man. In that you're seeing an exodus of coaches that are leaving the collegiate ranks to go to the pros, man.
And I think you're going to see a lot of that from college coaches that have been around for a little while that are financially secure.
Yep.
And they just want to get away. I mean, right now, if you're a college football coach, the recruiting aspect is a little bit out of your hands.
It is out of your hands.
They can love you as a coach and love you as a person, but then at the end of the day, you have a collective going, and we're going to give you $5 million. Mm-hmm. And they're like, Coach, I love you. I love everything you're doing with your program, but I gotta go to where the money's at. So it's a tough time to be a college coach. And like Bill was saying yesterday, it's even worse for these assistant coaches.
Yeah.
Because some of these assistant coaches, their contracts are tied into the head coach's contract.
Well, you think about Halfley. They're at Boston College.
Yeah.
Those coaches, they're not getting that money.
Yeah.
Because he left on his own accord.
Yeah.
So it's like they don't have to honor those contracts, to my knowledge. Do they, Nick? I don't think they have to honor those.
In certain,
because it's tied to him.
Yeah, in certain aspects. I mean, that's going to change the way assistant coaches in their contracts, because they're going to have some sort of, to be like, okay, well, am I still going to get paid something? Because, and he's leaving, and like Halfley going to Green Bay, it's kind of late in the college, year.
It is.
We're right by signing period right there. So now their 30-day window opens up. They don't know who their coach is going to be. I mean, it's crazy world.
In light of this, Raff, though, do you think when coaches are making these type of decisions, this lady, Harbaugh,
him too,
Harbaugh, did you start hiring internally, to keep some cohesiveness in there?
Yeah, I mean,
save your recruiting classes.
That's a way to look at it. But like we talked about Halfley, he might been on his way out maybe next year.
Regardless.
So you're probably not pleased with the entire
overall
staff. So you probably want to go outside. I mean,
there's a lot of people's jobs that are impacted. When you look at what happened with guys that had nothing to do with it, you look at what happened with Mel up there at Michigan State.
Yeah.
Those guys are now without a job.
Yeah.
Or looking as we speak, and some of them have, landed other places.
Yeah.
But so much is tied to that head coach. I mean, your livelihood is, on and off.
I mean, would you ever have thought you would have seen a time where you'd see Power 5 college coaches going to become coordinators?
No.
I mean, that's
No.
wild to me.
No.
It's like you're giving up the head job to go be an offensive coordinator in the NFL. I mean, it's wild times, but what's happening is just that NIL. I mean, don't get me wrong. Players, go out and get your NIL. I mean, if it's there and it's, legal, you take it.
Which, by the way, a little bit of college football news. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are working on a contract to hire Kentucky offensive coordinator Liam Cohen from the Wildcats.
Wow.
So
they're getting out of there, man.
Yeah.
They're getting out
You
of there.
got a chance to get the NFL more than ever.
Well,
and then also, too, the NFL, the coaches that don't have jobs for next year, it's
man.
crazy. You would have never thunk it.
Never. Were you guys surprised at all by the Commanders' hire?
Yeah, very, very. DP read a statistic yesterday where the last 6 Super Bowls, I believe, were offensive-minded head coaches. And they went with a defensive-minded head coach in Dan Quinn.
Yeah.
DP's thought process, and I understand this, was that the layup would have been Bill Belichick. Although he's a defensive-minded head coach, you can justify it because it was the layup.
Right.
Yeah.
But if you're not going to take the layup, go with an offensive-minded head coach like you have, like that the times are changing to. But you also look at the finalists for the Washington Commanders job. None of them were actual offensive-minded head coaches.
All defense.
They were all going to be defensive-minded head coaches, right? The only one with his name in the hunt was Ben Johnson, and he's the one that pulled out of the conversation or the interview process.
I was surprised by the hire because I thought that ownership group of it was Josh Harris, Magic Johnson. I thought they'd make a splashier hire.
Yeah.
And it almost feels like to me that maybe you just went with maybe a tad bit younger Ron Rivera in a way.
Yeah. That's a good assessment.
I will say, Dan Quinn has been to a Super Bowl, right?
Yep. The Falcons.
He blew a 28-3 lead, right?
Yep.
So you have that piece of it. Been to a Super Bowl. Now, does that justify signing him to a deal? Probably not. But
and you also just watch his defense get throttled.
Yeah.
When he's with the Cowboys. I mean, you've
go.
seen him get absolutely embarrassed.
Then if you're the Commanders, you don't want history repeating itself because I remember when Norv Turner left the Cowboys and went.
Wow, Norv Turner.
Yeah.
That's a name I haven't thought about. Did he go to the Chargers from the Cowboys?
I think it. Gosh,
where did
I know
go
he ended
after
up with the Redskins at one point, but I can't remember if it was right after. That'd be a DP question. DP. No. But yeah, it's like, so you hope for that. But man, I thought it'd be a splashier hire.
I did too.
And then, another name that has not.
Okay. So Norv Turner went from Cowboys to the Redskins head coach.
Yep.
Then was the San Diego Chargers offensive coordinator, then offensive coordinator for the Dolphins, then the Raiders, then the 49ers before coming back to San Diego and being the head coach there.
I hadn't heard that name in a long time.
Yeah, if I was the Commanders, I would have been looking at that Mike Shanahan coaching tree and trying to find someone that was down through that, because it seems like those coaches right now are the hot commodities.
Big time. Well, it's definitely changed. That landscape has changed quite a bit. Get to some of your text messages. Hizzlebear said, I found myself wanting to slap the blonde highlight out of Chucky's hair last night.
Oh, dang.
Really chaps me that he's there. It is frustrating to see a kid get snatched out of your back. The dude is just a cool customer, man.
I was laughing last night.
Oh, he's such a cool customer.
They were booing him every time we touched the ball, and then I think Nebraska fans were like, whoa, I think we're kind of poking the bear here, and then you didn't hear the booing as much. So
yeah.
We didn't hear the booing as much because Nebraska came back and Chucky played well.
I guess that week in practice, they were saying they would have when he was shooting, they had the teammates around him just booing as loud as they could because that's going to be like.
Dang.
Unknown texter 9989 says, I really want to know what is going on with Casey. Not only is he not scoring, he's not playing. He's only played 18 minutes last night, was not in the game in key moments. I think it goes what we talked about earlier, guys. He's just kind of in a slump right now.
Yeah.
And he'll shoot his way out. And he does. Matchups is a big thing. Casey did not match up with the bigger, taller 2 and 3 guards that Wisconsin has, man. And that's definitely not as strong. So, but I think Casey will be all right, man. I think he'll be okay.
And I think Coach Hoiberg knows that also. I think he has all, like you said, he's got all the confidence in the world.
Absolutely.
So it'll happen, and it'll be something huge for Nebraska when we need him the most. He'll put his cape back on again, and Casey Mania will rise again.
Absolutely. Unknown texter 0658 says, please give Sam Hoiberg props, which we did. No shave of all accounts. He's a D3 NAIA player. He does more with less than a D1 player. His intensity gives Nebraska an extra 3/4 possessions a game, which last night got Nebraska tied to send overtime. Unknown texter, you're spot on, brother. You're talking about somebody that rings the rag. He gets every bit out of his ability he possibly can, man. I so much respect that kid. Big Bird says, was it technically an upset, though? I saw lines where the Huskers were favored.
Well, they're rated number 6 in the country. Yeah. Even if Nebraska's favored, that's still an upset when an unranked team beats a number 6 team in the country, whether what Vegas says or not. That's an upset. Absolutely. And it will show in Nebraska's, was it the net rating or what do we use now? And
so Nebraska's net rating has gone up 5 spots. They were 60th going into last night's game. They are now 55th. That's the biggest one that they look at. Nebraska since Sunday is up 9 spots in the RPI as well. They are up to 34th in the RPI. So good movement there for the Huskers.
Here's how Nebraska basketball takes a step ahead, man. You don't go lay an egg in Illinois. I know they're 14. Well, you beat number 1 already. You beat number 6. And granted, those were home. Nebraska has to make sure their defense is on the airplane tomorrow.
Yep.
Because previously, the defense has stayed here in Lancaster County. They got to take the defense with them on the road.
Yep.
Folks, we'll be right back with the RGT. Last segment on this beautiful Upset Friday. It's The Drive, 93.7 a ticket.
Sandhills Global is hiring. With their fast-paced, growing culture, they have hundreds of new openings in sales, marketing, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Full-time roles offer a 4.5-day work week, along with flexible internships in most areas. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Find your fit today at www.sandhills.jobs.
Coming up in Lincoln, February 2nd through 4th at the Sandhills Global Event Center, it's the family show of all outdoors, the 55th annual Boat, Sport, and Travel Show. With RVs, motorhomes, boats, trailers, discount tackle, and family fun for everyone. Interact with exotic animals and wildlife encounters, and appearances by Husker football players. Veterans free on Friday, lots of free parking. Doors open at noon on Friday, 10 a.m. Saturday and Sunday. See you there!
Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstoRats.com for amazing offers, and if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Don't allow uninvited guests to take over your home. Trust Bats to Rats for a peaceful and rodent-free living space.
The Omaha Supernovas are back in action this Saturday, February 3rd versus the San Diego Mojo at the CHI Health Center in Omaha. The Mullen Motors pregame show with Derek Pearson and Renee Saunders starts at 5 p.m. with first serve at 6. Make sure to tune into the Next Ag Appraisal and Realty postgame show right after the match ends. Catch all the action on your flagship station, 93.7 The Ticket, and statewide on the Supernovas Radio Network. Bagels and Joe is the best place to start off your mornings, and you can order your breakfast ahead of time on their app. February's cream cheese flavor is white chocolate raspberry. Pair it with a very berry chai. Stop by any of their 4 locations in Lincoln and their location in Seward. Bagels and Joe.
Action Plumbing, Heating, Air, and Electric brings exciting career opportunities for you or someone you know. They are now hiring plumbers, electricians, and HVAC techs and installers to continually build their professional team. They offer competitive pay and full benefits packages that include health, dental, vision, PTO, and 401k options. Action has created a positive team environment for over 50 years. Apply online at actionlincoln.com.
What a day. I could sure use an afternoon pick-me-up. Hold up. The new 93.7 The Ticket location has a milk, coffee, and tea inside? Oh yeah, this is a game changer.
Need an afternoon pick-me-up? How about a coffee or smoothie on your way to work? Stop by the Ticket Mill location on 1040 O Street to get your go-to drink or try out our new game day drinks exclusive to the Ticket Mill location. We know it'll make your day a million times better.
Tune in to the Malone Radio Show from 9 to 10 p.m. every Sunday night to learn more about the Malone Center's goal to eliminate multi-generational poverty in Lincoln. It's the Malone Radio Show every Sunday night from 9 to 10 p.m. on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
My dream was to work in commercial banking, but it required a college degree and I didn't have one. I found out that Doane had classes for adult learners on the Lincoln campus and online. So I earned my bachelor's degree, and 5 months later, I landed my dream job. I decided to continue my education, and now I'm working on my MBA at Doane. For me, the Doane experience has been life-changing.
Rico here with HIS Auto Care at 70th and Van Dorn, letting you know HIS is a great place to bring your vehicle for service. With superior service bumper to bumper, we'll treat your vehicle like it's your mother's. Doesn't get any better than that. So call 402-488-8934 and HIS Auto will make you glad you did. 5% off, mention this ad, and for sure your mother will be proud you called. 402-488-8934, HIS Auto Care, 70th and Van Dorn. God bless you.
Liberty Law Group is committed to the pursuit of justice for those that have been injured. My name is Eric Hagan, attorney with Liberty Law Group. If you've been injured in an accident that wasn't your fault, call 877-42-LIBERTY. Our detail-oriented trial attorneys are committed to the highest quality legal representation. At Liberty Law Group, we will fight for you. Call 877-42-LIBERTY. Once again, that's 877-42-LIBERTY.
Are you in the market for a new garage door or need to repair your old one? It's wintertime, and that means snow, wind, and freezing temperatures, all things that can cause sticky locks and damage to your garage door. If you're experiencing any issues with your commercial or residential garage door during the winter months, call Cameron Hall and his team at Doors Plus. Don't be trapped outside in the cold because of a poorly maintained garage door. Call Doors Plus today at 402-590-5800 or visit them online at doorsplusllc.com. Doors Plus, garage doors and more.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and we'd like to say thank you for a record-setting 2023. So let's start off 2024 with the bang. They've got huge trade-in bonuses and finance bonusing happening right now on our new inventory at Koppel. Get up to $8,500 off select new models at Koppel. So if you're shopping for a new GM product, go to our website at koppelcars.com. You won't believe the discounts. Make that short money-saving drive down 144th Street. You'll be glad you did. Must have trade and finance with roof credit. Stock number G207684.
Liberty Law Group is committed to the defense of liberty for those accused and the pursuit of justice for those injured. Liberty Law Group's relentless trial attorneys specialize in criminal defense and personal injury law. Navigating the legal system can be stressful, overwhelming, and full of uncertainty. We believe in treating every client with respect, compassion, and understanding. When you're in need of legal assistance, trust Liberty Law Group to fight for you. Call 877-42-LIBERTY. That's 877-42-LIBERTY.
This is The Drive with AD and Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we are back again, wrapping up another episode of The Drive. I'm trying to find my sheet for Sand Hills.
Yeah,
Global.
we didn't know this was coming.
I didn't know.
We didn't know that this was the segment that was
Hey,
coming.
we got somebody trying to call?
No.
We got a call? I see 4290 said he's trying to call.
We do not.
All right.
All right, everybody.
All right.
We're proudly sponsored by Sand Hills
You wanna go
Global.
at it?
Sand Hills Global is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Career and internship opportunities are available at the global headquarters in Lincoln. Apply today at sandhills.jobs. Got it. Boom.
Chase B says, I didn't watch last night because every time I watch, we lose. So I'll take the assist of the win. GBR.
Yeah.
I love it, man. I love it. Harold Spears, go Big Red. Indeed, brother. Indeed. He goes, I hate to say it, but maybe DP's getting a little bit of a comer for always bashing the Cowboys. Now he's a Cowboys coach. Oh, man. We'll see what happens.
All right, now we might be getting
Got a
somebody to
call right there.
Yep.
Let's see what's
Okay,
coming through. Got a
Rico's
call.
talking to him. He's
Absolutely.
he's
And you
gotta
know why he's
transfer
waiting for
over.
that? 3994. Yeah, I wouldn't mind him Hoiberg shoot more either. Wouldn't mind at all. Did Rico hang up on accident? We got a caller.
Nah, he's writing it down.
Oh, okay.
Oh
okay.
no. Okay.
Mike.
All right.
Come on in, Mike.
All right, Mike, are you there? Rico hung up on him.
Rico.
That's okay.
Rico,
It's-
the eraser fell and hung up on
The
Mike.
eraser hung up on Mike.
There's
Mike.
Mike. There's Mike. Bring
Okay,
him
there we
in.
go. Bring him in.
Bring him in.
Come on, Mike.
All right, Mike, are you there?
Yeah, sorry, I got booted. Sorry, guys, I tried to call during the basketball segment.
You're okay.
Couple quick thoughts. Chucky Hepburn, there were people around me saying things that just really made me sick.
I hate that.
And, I know, I gave some guys the old stink eye. And,
There you go.
Nice.
here's the deal. How many of our guys are from Nebraska? And it's fine if they come our way, but if they go somewhere else. But Chucky was in all probability coming to Nebraska.
Mm-hmm.
That was per, I think, Sean Callahan. Tim Miles had recruited him hard for 3 years.
Yeah.
Miles gets fired. He goes to Wisconsin. How
Right.
can you knock the kid?
Absolutely.
And the kid showed pure class. All these comments, and he dropped a dagger. I'd have looked to the crowd and maybe done. He never did.
Yeah.
He is pure class. And the thing about Casey, I sit next to a guy who coached in high school and college, and we noticed way back when the Big Ten season started, I think the book on him is you put a bigger body on him, and you just push him off the three-point line. And Casey being shorter needs a little bit of a distance to get his shot off. and he's just got to work so hard to get open. You know, a lot of his shots are coming up short, a couple rimmed out, but I think he's just going to get bodied off the 3-point line of the year. Thanks a lot, guys.
Hey, Mike, thank you, brother. And great points. You know, what he said about, too, I don't like – booing is one thing.
Yeah.
The comments another. Because, booing's part of it, man. That's just part of sports, man. I get that. When you start doing things personally, and Chucky is a class act family, and I couldn't be happier for that kid, man. Of course I'd love to have him to be a Husker.
And another thing with Casey, too, I know it pushed him off 3-point line, but sometimes Casey gets hot when he dribble drives and he penetrates.
Yeah.
So I think, it looked like he was just being maybe a little bit lackadaisical, but that could go back to, not shooting that 3-ball well. But he'll break out of it. I have no doubt in Casey.
No doubt. RGT, my man.
RGT, today's RGT. We've already kind of talked about him a little bit, but it goes out to CJ Wilcher for me. I just think back to last year and the struggles that he had, and just, people would talk, and I'm sure he heard it, and just that he just kept on grinding and doing his thing. And it's just really cool to see him succeed the way that he has so far this year. And it was fun watching him last night. I mean, he threw that team on his back there for a few minutes with his point scoring. So CJ, your Raff's good take, brother.
I love it. And it's a great one. Couldn't happen for a better guy either. The AD Attitude Adjustment is sponsored by Integrated Life Choices. ILC is hiring for direct support professionals all over the state of Nebraska, full-time, part-time, days, evenings, and weekends, help ensure a meaningful life for the people you support and helping to achieve their hopes and dreams. Apply at ilc.net/careers. The AD Attitude Adjustment is this, and it's based off Nebraska last night because I'm riding that high from them.
You haven't went to bed yet.
Very few hours. You eat an elephant. How, Fowles? How do you eat an elephant?
With a fork?
I have no clue.
One bite at a time. One bite at a rascals with a fork. I knew you were going to say something smart. Eat one at a, because you have a 19-point deficit, and they just took one bite at a time. One bite at a time. Folks, how do you relate to our lives? You may be dealing with a big obstacle right now. You take it one step at a time.
Hey.
And you take it one stairway at a time, and that's how you make it, folks.
Ooh. Panda was here.
Panda. I love it.
Panda was just rolled in.
I love it.
Panda.
So you do it one step at a time, y'all. Rap, take us home, man.
All right, everyone. Have a great weekend. Go Big Red. Beat Illinois. Be nice to each other. Come on out to the sports show. Say hi. Have a great weekend. We'll talk to you later.
Husker fans, your Nebraska wrestling team is back at the Bob Devaney Sports Center for a Big Ten matchup on Sunday, February 4th against Illinois. The duel begins at 2 p.m., and the first 350 fans will receive a Nebraska wrestling pennant. For more information or to secure your tickets, visit huskers.com/tickets or call 402-472-3111. Again, that's huskers.com/tickets or call 402-472-3111.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
If you want to make new floor shopping easier, come to O Street Carpet. Hi, I'm Steve Carper. Our flooring professionals can help you choose the best flooring for you, your family, and your budget. We eliminate the confusion. Even better, you'll be enjoying your new flooring much sooner. No 6 or 8 week waits. We'll install right away and save you money on installation. Floor shopping made easy every day at O Street Carpet.
O Street Carpet.
1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
Garage doors can be expensive. Are you keeping yours in the best condition possible? This is Cameron Hall with Doors Plus. Doors Plus is a locally owned business that prides itself on the fast, reliable, and friendly service. Doors Plus offers flexible scheduling so you can book an appointment that fits your busy day. My team and I will come out to your property, both commercial and residential, and provide you with the necessary information you need to make sure your garage door is in working and smooth condition. Give Doors Plus a call today at 402-590-5800 to book an appointment and learn more about our preventative maintenance plans. Doors Plus, garage doors, and more.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard, increase security, and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
The place you call home